Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Supervin47 here, bringing you another episode of Slackers Update, a vlog series where I clue you guys into anything pertinent to the channel, any important information, and I get to ramble on about what's been going on in my life. Because screw professionalism, at least for this one series only. Every other series, I have to be held up to. Imagine my hand being waved above my head up to here, and for this series, it's all the way down here by the floor. The game you're watching in the background is Swords and Soldiers, a formerly tablet-based, I believe it's an Android game that was ported to PC a couple of years back. I think it was like 2011 or something like that. You can get it on Steam. It's actually kind of hilarious. The writing is really funny. The art style of it is just silly beyond all imagination. And if it goes on sale, I recommend you buy it. I think it's on sale for like $10 right now. But if it drops below that, it's a good way to chew some time up, and it's hilarious. Anyway, what's been going on? I have a half hour to talk about this, so. I have a half hour's worth of footage to talk about this, so I have some time, yeah. What do I want to say first? I got partnered! That's right! So for those of you guys who have been following me on Twitter, at Supervin47, follow me now if you want to explore my adventures in real life. I got partnered with Curse.com Gaming. Curse has a Union for Gamers program. I'm now a partner with them. We just got all the paperwork finished. I'm just waiting right now for them to put me through on their website, so that they can completely say I'm a partner. Even though legally I'm a partner right now, since both of us have signed the paperwork and everything like that. So I'm now partnered, and with that partnership comes great responsibility. Now I have to contact the developers and publishers of the games I've been doing so far, and ask for permission to monetize, because that's the right way to do it, guys. Fellow YouTubers out there who are listening to me right now, just because you're partnered doesn't give you free reign to monetize all your shit. First and foremost thing you should do is ask the developers or publishers for permission to monetize. Because if you monetize that shit without their say-so, they can turn right around and bite you in the ass with it. Just saying. So, if you guys see some, advertisements here or there, I'll try to keep them as small as possible. But hey, that's just a sign that, hey, I'm monetized. First of all, this is good news for you guys because A, I'm getting paid for this, which means I'm actually liable for the quality of the content. So you guys can legitimately call me out on that one. So if you're seeing a specific video be like, oh dude, this is terrible, you damn turd, change this right now. You can actually call me out on that, and I'll be like, oh shit, that's going to affect views. And the community is not happy. So, yeah, that's a thing now. Also, I know I was going to make a channel trailer, but I just don't have the time. I'll think of something. Anything else pertinent? I will try to record some more Age of Wushu tonight. But as I said, I'm just waiting for permission from all the developers and publishers to say, okay, you can monetize our content. Because now that I'm monetized, like, I gotta go where that leads me. I hope you guys understand. But I do love Age of Wushu, and when I talked with them earlier, like back when I was in beta, I asked them like, hey, can I put up some beta videos of your stuff? They said they were totally cool about it, and I'm hoping they'll be totally cool about me monetizing those videos. I honestly don't see why not, because it doesn't really hurt them anyway. As for the Deus Ex videos, I've heard that Ubisoft is a bit more strict with that, but we will see. I know when Tomb Raider first came out, they were saying no to a lot of different people. Like, unless you were a really big YouTuber name, it was just straight up no. It was like, you cannot monetize this content. We're not going to give you any reason to put up the plot or the cutscenes on YouTube. Which, to be honest, that, you know what? I'm not going to get into that. That's an issue for another vlog at another time. Let's see, what else are I thinking? But, yeah. Once all the permissions for me to monetize the videos gets through, then I will start churning them out on a regular basis, because basically I have the go-ahead, to just have fun. And that's great. That's a great thing about being having a YouTube gaming account. You get to play whatever you want and have fun, and then, if the stars align and you get a large enough audience, or you sign up with the right network, or you hit the right game, you get to get paid for it. You literally get to get paid for what you like to do. And that's the best thing ever! It's fantastic. But anyway, I think that's about all that's pertinent with the YouTube channel, at the very least. Twitch channel! For those of you guys, for fuck's sake, for those of you guys who've been following my Twitter, I've been trying to get streaming up and running. Okay. Streaming is being an asshole for me right now. So here's the story for those of you guys who have been following. I tried streaming not too long ago. Monday night I tried streaming. I have open broadcast software. It's this freeware program that allows you to stream at fantastic qualities for free, basically. I tried it out. I was like, okay, stream is a little bit choppy, so I go on speedtest.net. Now, speedtest.net only shows you the average that you should be getting, not what you actually are. So the two are different. So I went on speedtest, and I'm getting 2.5 megabit per second, okay? And the optimal amount you should be streaming for Twitch is only 4,000 kilobit. That's about, that's 0.4 megabit per second. That should be hardly anything. When I went to actually stream, I was showing less than 400 kilobit per second optimized. And even then, I'm losing frames, and it's just terrible, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what the hell is going on? So, I tried everything I could do on my end. It's not a computer problem, it's not a connection problem. In fact, I even blew some money on getting XSplit. Because I thought, like, hey, maybe it's an XSplit issue. Maybe it's a software issue. Like, OBS is technically still in beta. It's not a release version yet. It's like version 0.554 or something like that. So, against all odds, it could be a beta version, or I don't fucking know. It could be anything. So I bought XSplit. I bought a 3-month license for it. Tried that. That still didn't work, and it turns out XSplit's user interface is clumsier than OBS's. So that was $15 wasted. So I was a little bit panicky. So what I did was I tried instead to what was I saying? I thought instead, like, oh, maybe it's the network cable, because I've been getting some internet issues on this computer anyway. So I bought a new network cable. It should arrive sometime next week. If that doesn't work, I will also be talking with the apartment managers or the apartment electricians, or, well, we don't actually have an IT guy in my apartment, so I'll be talking with someone. And we will be, we will be clearing this up, because honestly, if I'm not getting what I'm paying for, that's kind of bad. So I'm gonna be talking with them about this. I'm gonna say like, yo dog, I like to stream to my peeps online. Better, check yourself before you wreck yourself, fool. Get my internet working. So hopefully that works. Probably, I probably won't say it in as many words. I'll probably just say like, hey, something's wrong with my internet. Please fix it, or we're gonna have some problems. So hopefully they'll get that all fixed and squared away. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about all the channel pertinent stuff I have up for you right now. Belgium, the trip to Belgium is this weekend, so I'm going to be gone, but I'll try to release the videos that I have pre-uploaded. There probably won't be any Age of Wushu for the next, I don't know, week or so, until after I get back from Belgium and we get all this squared away. I think that's all I wanted to say about that. So for those of you guys who are just here listening for the interview, you can for those of you guys who are just here listening for the channel updates, you can turn off the video right now. So okay, so for those of you guys who decided to stick around, holy shit, have I got a story to tell you guys. Damn, yo, Greyhound buses are the worst idea ever. Okay, so it all starts last Friday night, right? I'm taking a trip out of Baltimore, which is the city in which I reside. Okay, woo, go Ravens. go birds, birdland everywhere. I was taking a trip out of Baltimore to Salisbury. For those of you guys who don't know, Salisbury is this little, it's literally small town America. All right, but that's not the crazy part. So, in order to get to Salisbury, I needed to get to Salisbury to take an exam. Okay, so in order to get to Salisbury, you actually have to either drive or take a bus. I don't have a car, so I decided to take a bus. All right, and bus was pretty cheap. This is the first time I've ever taken a Greyhound bus. Okay, so I honestly didn't know what I was expecting. I already booked the bus, I booked the return trip, I booked the hotel room that I was going to be staying for the weekend. I booked the I booked, oh no wait, that's all I need to book. So I head to the Greyhound bus station. It's Friday afternoon. It's like 4 o'clock, right? First things first, Greyhound bus terminals are so completely different from like Amtrak train stations. It's like night and day. It's like, holy shit! There's a homeless man sitting on that bench there taking a snooze. Like there's no security. I was like, damn, man, there's nothing here. It's just a bunch of it's crazy people. I was like, oh my god, this was such a bad life choice. But there's no train leading to Salisbury, so I was like, I'm SOL. I am shit out of luck on that, man. So I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay, I hope I don't die. So I'm just sitting there waiting. Time to get on my bus. I booked a 2.5 hour bus trip from 5 to 7:35. Alright, so I was due to arrive in Salisbury at 7:35. Alright, cool. I get on the bus. They call out for a bus heading to Salisbury. I get on it. Even though it wasn't the express bus, it was still the only one heading to Salisbury. So I get on the bus, right? And I get on the bus, and there's this sweet little Russian lady sitting next to me. I got no issue with that. Like, she was just, she's just traveling to Ocean City with her 2 daughters or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. But, so I'm sitting on the bus. I'm like, okay, we're driving. We're hitting some traffic. We're driving around, and it approaches 7:30. Alright? Remember, I gotta check into a hotel by then. It approaches 7:30, and then it approaches 8:30, and then it approaches 9, and I'm thinking to myself, we're still not in Salisbury. Holy shit, did I get on the wrong bus? Oh damn. Because there were two kinds of buses heading to Salisbury. One was the 2.5-hour express bus. The other one was the 14-hour bus that was going to tour around the entire region. So it's approaching 9 o'clock at night. I'm thinking to myself, I should be in my hotel room by now. Oh, fuck! Did I get on the wrong bus? Oh, shit, no! No! And that was basically my thought. I was like, no, please, God, no, don't tell me I got on the wrong bus. This is such a bad life choice! So, turns out I didn't. It's just that Friday night traffic was just so backed up. There was a bunch of car accidents on the highway, and that's why we weren't able to get into Salisbury until like 9:30 at night. And it's pitch black. And guess what? Salisbury is a small town in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. There's no taxi cab waiting for you at the bus stop. Unlike in Baltimore, where it's a big city and there are taxi cabs everywhere, Salisbury, there's nothing. And I'll have you know, that bus terminal was in the middle of the freaking woods. I was like, it was literally the last bus to arrive of the night. There was no one around. I get off the bus. I enter the bus stop station. And I'm noticing, like, there's no one here. Oh shit, there's literally no one here. I'm in the middle of a station, in the middle of the woods, in the middle of a small town. Like, Jesus Christ, man, all you needed was Jason or Freddy Krueger and I would have punched my ticket to heaven right there. It's like, I'm gonna die here. So I exit the station because they're actually closing up shop. The employees are heading home. Everyone's cleaning up. The bus is left. The bus driver left. Like, he went back. He hauled ass back to Baltimore. So it's literally like 9:30 at night. It's pitch black, and I'm in the middle. I'm standing out in front of a bus station in the middle of the woods. There's only like one street light aimed down directly at me. I see the woods, deep, dense trees to my left, and just open road, open highway road to my right with the occasional car passing by. And I'm literally standing out there with my suitcase, and it's getting cold, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna die here. So, first reaction, obviously, you call the cab company, right? I already had the Salisbury cab numbers written down. I punched in one of them. Hold up the phone to my ear. First thing comes up, the number you've dialed is no longer connected. I was like, nope, nope, that did not just happen. That did not just happen. Even worse than that, my phone was running low on battery. I think it was down to like 10% battery, and it was saying like, please connect your charger or you will die. I was like, oh shit, I don't want to die here, man. I'm too young to die. I want to live. So, I pull out my phone. I'm like, okay, please God, give me enough power to do this. I punch in Salisbury taxi cab. I punch it, it comes up like a whole list of different numbers on like white pages or something like whitepage.com or something like that. I punch it open. I'm like, oh sweet Jesus! Punch in the number of the nearest taxi cab. Pick it up. Lady picks up. Hello, where would you like to? Where are you? Where'd you like to go? I said I'm at the Greyhound station. I'd like to go to the Hampton Inn in the city, or in town. And she says, okay, I'll be there in about 10-15 minutes. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I'm gonna be dead in 10 to 15 minutes. Get your ass here right now. But outside, I'm saying, okay, sure, thank you. So I turn off my phone. I sit there. I'm telling you, man, it's so dead silent in that parking lot. You could drop a pin, okay? And with the woods and the creepiness and, you know, the single solitary street light, I was like, oh, this is it. This is it. Just you know what? Just come take me now. Just end my suffering. I was like, 10 minutes elapsed, and I call the cabbie again. It's like, so about that taxi cab. Where are you exactly? And the operator on the other side is like, we'll be right there in a few minutes, sir, just hold on. And in my mind, back in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh God, please just take me now. I'm done. I'm so done. Thankfully though, the taxi cab arrived, and it was this really nice lady who apparently owned her own like taxi service. And by taxi service, I literally mean it was just her and her car. That's it. Her car and her cell phone. That's it. And I was like, well, that's small town living. So I head to the Hampton Inn. All is fine, and that was it. Danger's over, and I'm never taking the bus again. I don't care if the train costs extra. I'm never taking Greyhound bus again. Cause I'm telling you, man, anything could have happened in that 15 minutes. Cause I was in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. They wouldn't have found my body for weeks. And that's if the killer like just left me there. But yeah, that happened. The rest of the trip was actually very pleasant. Small town people are super duper nice. I think it has something to do with the population density. Like, you tend to not be assholes if you don't run into that many people, I guess. But yeah, go small towns. You go small town America. Keep being the super nice people. You know, like when I went to check in at the Hampton Inn. The receptionist there, those two nicest ladies, you know, nicest hotel service ladies I've ever met. Even in the morning when they called a taxi for me, like, the taxi driver was this like super nice 60-year-old, like, you know, I'm older than dirt kind of guy. It's just like, oh, I served during Nam, and I was there during the Reagan era. It's like, he was that kind of super nice old guy. And he also owned his own, like, taxi company. Like, it was just him. Just Moe's Taxis. And I was like, damn, small towns are super nice. And he was super chatty, too. Like, the whole time I'm riding around, you know, I'm heading to head to the exam location. He's just like, oh yeah, I know where that place is. Would you go into the doctor's office or something? I said, no, I'm here to take an examination at the Prometric Center. He's like, oh yeah, okay. And then when we arrive, he's like, oh yeah, I guess this is the place, because I've never seen this many people here before. And it's only like 4 extra cars, man. I was like, how many people do you see here on a regular basis? Like 1 or 2? There were only 4 other cars parked there. I was like, wow, small town living. Just the whole experience blew me away. Everything moves so slowly there. it's just it's such a nice, steady pace. I've never experienced anything like that ever. You know, being a city boy born and raised, I have never experienced a small town like that. And it's just the way that people do things there is so different, and they're so nice. It's like everyone knows each other. Like, if you were going to get into a hotel at say a city like Baltimore here, or actually, are there any hotels in Baltimore? I don't even know. There are a couple. Or like a hotel in Washington D.C. or New York City, like they would just call a random taxi cab. But in Salisbury, the Hampton Inn, the next morning when I had to head out for my exam, the receptionist was literally like, "Hey Mo, we have a young man here who needs to get to the doctor's office. You mind giving him a lift?" I was like, the hell? Did you just call your best friend? And sure enough, it says no. Mo's Taxis. So I'm just sitting there in the lobby, and this like really nice, really old guy says, young man, are you headed to the doctor's office?" I'm like, yes sir. "Well, come on outside, get into my car." Now, if this was in the city, I would have said, fuck no. But it's just something about small towns that makes you trust people. It was like, oh my god, it was fantastic. I would not trade that up for anything in the world. Like, that was just, wow, small towns, man. If you guys have not experienced small town hospitality, I truly feel sorry for you. Like, it's something different. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. The trip went pretty much uneventful. I got my exam done. I'm obviously here, back and ready to work. But I definitely won't be taking Greyhound again anytime soon, because that was just a bad life choice. Let's see, anything else I want to say? I mentioned I got Curse, I mentioned Belgium, I mentioned asking for permission. Oh, one last thing. This is a bit YouTube related. And it suddenly slipped my mind. Goddamn. Oh, that's why. It's 1 a.m. I've been trying to fix the damn stream all night. I'm tired. I guess I won't be recording any Age of Wushu tonight. So yeah. Cause I have so much other stuff to do, and then I have to edit this video, and then I have to upload it for you guys. I think that's about it. I still have a few minutes though, so, oh, yeah, I guess, is this what I wanted to say? I think it's what I wanted to say. Now that I'm partnered with Curse, honestly, what you guys do, like, I'm not gonna belittle this, like, what you guys have wanted and what your opinions are have always mattered to me. But now that I'm actually partnered, that responsibility is somewhat more. If only for a sense of professional standard for myself. And I can't do that without you guys. You know, so yeah, I'm just trying to say in a roundabout way, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, and thank you those of you who leave comments. I always enjoy talking with you guys, especially if we get into like heavy debates, because, you know, YouTube may be known for its memes, its cat videos or whatever, but it's doing what it was always meant to do, and it's a social forum for people to get together and show their different opinions, show their different personalities, and honestly, it's been doing what it's always meant to do. And I figure we can do it best if we're talking with each other. You know, yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to say about that. Thanks for sticking it together with me. I've been doing... Well, this account was made in like 2011, but I haven't been seriously doing YouTube stuff until last December. So we're going up on a year now. And 220 something subscribers later, you guys are still here. And now I'm being partnered. And this all happened in less than a year. Wow. Oh, wow. You know, the reality of that is just hitting me. I honestly didn't expect to... I remember when I was just having like 2, 3 subscribers. And that was before... You know, the reality of it never really hits you until just that one moment. You know? Of just how big everything's gotten and how wildly out of control life has gotten. But anyway, I'm actually coming up on the end of my time here. And again, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Always, always, always leave a comment if you ever feel the need or even the inkling of a want to throw anything in for discussion. Do so. I'm SuperVin47. You've been watching the Slackers Update. I'll see you guys later. Bye!